Hello, everyone. Welcome to this special convocation celebration. The ceremony will begin in a few moments when the graduates enter the auditorium. Please remain seated while the graduates are entering. When all graduates have taken their places, there will be a brief pause. Then the music will continue, and the officers and the faculty of the university will enter and take their place. Please rise and remain standing when the official party enters. I would also like to draw your attention to the 4 exits on the lower level, and the 2 locations on the balcony level. If it becomes necessary to clear the auditorium during the ceremony, the volunteers will assist you to these exits. As a reminder, face masks must be worn at all times inside the building. Graduating students may choose to remove their masks while crossing the stage. In the atrium following the ceremony, there are designated photo-taking areas where graduates and guests may remove masks briefly for a photo. We trust that you will enjoy this convocation ceremony. Thank you.
Eileen Mercier, Chancellor of Wilfrid Laurier University. I want to acknowledge that our proceedings take place on the traditional territory of the neutral Anishinaabe and Haudenosaunee peoples. Today, this gathering place is still home to many First Nations, Métis, and Indigenous people from across Turtle Island, and we are grateful to live and work here. Please remain standing for the playing of the national anthem. Sadly, we're not yet singing. Convocation is now in session. Please be seated. As Chancellor, it is my duty and distinct privilege to confer upon you the degrees and diplomas that you have earned during your time at Laurier. So congratulations, class of 2022, you have graduated. It is an amazing accomplishment, given all that you've been through over the past couple of years. All of us at the university, your family, and those who love and care for you are extremely proud of your tenacity, resilience, and creativity. As we all tentatively raise our heads and look around to see what changes the pandemic has wrought, we might think, not much, looking at the crowds in the airport and people outside on patios enjoying a meal. However, we all know that that is superficial and that our attitude toward many things has altered, from the way work is done to dealing with the upward pressure on costs, which for years had been mostly under control. Together, I believe that we will find ways to bring about a less volatile environment, but it won't happen overnight, and it will take work. As you know, we had an election in this province a few days ago, and regardless of whether you like the outcome or not, we are privileged in this country to be able to vote for whom we wish without fear. Few of us, however, would volunteer to take the place of our elected officials. It's hard to think of a time filled with as many vexing issues as right now. Climate change, the after effects of the pandemic, reconciliation and healing, I could go on and on. However, the problem I worry most about is the fracturing of our society when we most need people to pull together. I admit to being a bit of a word nerd, as my kids would say. I still reach for my dictionary when I want to be sure to have the meaning of something right. A community, it says, is a society of people having common rights and privileges, a society of individuals of any kind. For community to work, it needs to be open and welcoming to individuals of any kind. This is true of businesses, volunteer groups, universities, government, in fact, any kind of productive enterprise. Teamwork and collaboration will be what save us. But the other thing that is needed is a common purpose for those individuals to rally behind. You would think that it wouldn't be much of a stretch to imagine that the improvement, the enhancement of the well-being of the community should be enough. But it seems sometimes that that is not the case, and lately, cracks have appeared. The kind of education that you received here is very much community-based. That is not only true of the university itself, but of the wider society of which we are a part. During the pandemic, I know that many here volunteered their time and energy to help others, and it speaks well of the culture of this place. When you leave here as alumni today, you will be a member of a large and growing community of people who have spent time here, learning what a university education can do to contribute your skills to a world that badly needs you. As only one example, we need to do whatever we can to bring more young people here to Canada, where they can live without fear. Whatever we are currently doing, we need to work harder and do more. Imagine that a young person, especially a young girl with no hope today, might sit someday where you are sitting and look forward to a bright future. So, graduates, take your degree in hand and go out into the world to build strong communities. Find like-minded people to associate with. Make yourself, your family, and your university proud. Stay forever golden. Congratulations.
Good afternoon. My name is Deb McClatchy, and I'm privileged to be President and Vice Chancellor of Wilfrid Laurier University. Congratulations, graduates, and my warmest welcome to everyone here who is celebrating with you today. It's my honor to celebrate you, our class of 2022. During a time of upheaval and uncertainty, you demonstrated adaptability and perseverance, and today we get to recognize that hard work. I'm so very proud of your achievements and happy to see all of you and your supporters here today. And when I look out into the crowd, what I see is hope. I recently came across an article in The Atlantic written by Harvard professor and author Arthur C. Brooks, reflecting on the concepts of optimism and hope. He writes, quote, "Optimism is the belief that things will turn out all right. Hope makes no such assumptions, but it's a conviction that one can act to make things better in some way," end quote. In other words, optimism is a nice sentiment, while hope does the heavy lifting. Hope is the spirit that pushes us to find solutions to the world's greatest challenges. And there's no shortage of distressing news in the world today. Every day we hear stories about the pandemic, climate change, extreme polarization in democracies, and war and geopolitical conflicts around the globe, to name a few. However, in my position at Laurier, I have the great privilege of watching our students, faculty, staff, and alumni work with the conviction of hope to address these challenges in order to build a better present and future. Over the last few years at Laurier, there have been so many examples of hope in action, and I want to share just a few that have inspired me. Faculty and students in the Faculty of Social Work and our Community Psychology program have collaborated with scholars at other Canadian universities on an ambitious, multi-year study to understand the experiences of 2S LGBTQIA+ students on university campuses. Their findings will inform policy to improve the campus experience for students who are often marginalized. At the Centre for Indigeology, scholars and Indigenous elders are working to incorporate Indigenous knowledges and practices to education and to social work to decolonize social work practice and education more broadly. Across the Faculty of Social Work, our students have engaged in field education, applying what they have learned at Laurier to support some of the most vulnerable in our communities. More recently, I've seen our students across all faculties and programs come together to increase their support for fellow students impacted by war. Our student body has elected to double its support for the International Students Overcoming War, or ISO initiative, to provide more opportunities for students displaced by war to come study at Laurier. Laurier and our students have also supported 31 refugee students since 1991 through WUSC, the World University Service of Canada. Through student engagement and support for ISO and WUSC, we've welcomed students from Rwanda, Somalia, Sudan, Ethiopia, Congo, Syria, Myanmar, amongst others. Our community has been a springboard for hope and opportunity for students who have lost so much. These are just a few examples of hope in action and why I see so much promise in front of me. One of the reasons I've spent my career working in universities is because they are places of hope and possibility. People come here to build better futures for themselves, their families, and their communities. Laurier's graduates prove me right in this regard. My hope for you now is that you'll go out and lead your lives with leadership and purpose to make the world a better place. Take the hope you've created at Laurier into the world. The world needs you. It's an honor to celebrate the class of 2022, some of our strongest and most adaptable group of graduates. Congratulations once again on your achievements.
Good afternoon, everyone. What a beautiful day and what an auspicious occasion and what an absolute joy it is to look out and see so many of our deserving graduates here with us today in person. Each one of you has worked so hard and overcome so much to be able to join us here today to cross this stage and to celebrate together. Today, we make history as an institution, celebrating the most tenacious and adaptable group of graduates that Laurier has ever seen. I also want to take a moment to recognize your family members and friends and supporters. I know that they have played such an important role in supporting you throughout your studies and certainly through the many ups and downs throughout this pandemic. So please join me in a round of applause to recognize our graduates and guests together. Thanks very much. Now, will all those present here today to receive degrees and diplomas please rise as you are able. I have the great pleasure in presenting those who have successfully completed the studies prescribed, fulfilled all of the conditions thereto appointed, and have been recommended for degrees and diplomas by the Senate of the University.
In accordance with the laws of the Province of Ontario, and by virtue of the authority vested in me as Chancellor, I admit you to the degrees and diplomas as shall be announced by the presenters. Graduates, the marshals will now instruct you row by row to begin making your way backstage.
Hello, my name is Mariam Khan, and I'm an assistant professor here in the Faculty of Social Work. I have the privilege of reading the names of our talented graduates today. This is truly an exciting day for all of us, and we take pride in the accomplishments of all the graduates. We welcome applause to acknowledge your graduates and show how proud you are of them. Graduates are asked to remain in their seats until all fellow graduates have received their degrees and convocation is completed. Just bear with us, folks. Some technical issues. It's to happen, right? Today of all days? Come on, yeah, Friday, right? Aha. Madam Chancellor, I am pleased to present the following for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Social Work from the Faculty of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies. We have a medal winner here, Christine Alexis Mayer, and Christine is the recipient of the Medal of Academic Excellence for the doctoral level for the Lyle S. Hallman Faculty of Social Work. Nice. Thank you. Madam Chancellor, I am pleased to present the following for the degree of Master of Social Work from the Lyle S. Hallman Faculty of Social Work, and I present Shreya Acharya. I present Aloysius Agendia. I present Providence Ashiaki. I present Jamila Ahmed. I present Claire Rosalind Arquette. I present Danielle Bakey. I present Trina Battersby. I present Jenny Beck. I present Lisa Bertrand. I present Rory Lee Stella Bose. I present Kelly Bowman. I present Raya New Brown. I present Rachel Dawn Brown Campbell. I present Megan Jacqueline Byrne. I present Erin Tamara Caruthers Mabru. I present Katrina Chahal. I present Amy Doust. I present Kate Dempsey. I present Andrea De Toro, who is the recipient of the Medal of Academic Excellence for the master's level for the Lyle S. Hallman Faculty of Social Work. Thank you. I present Shannon Norin Dow. I present Kara Dohanik. I present Rachel Corinne Eastock. I present Amber Lynn Cherie Daw. I present Azena Fayez. I present Darian Forney. I present Brittany Twyla Georgeson. I present Stephanie Hall. I present Amanda Sarah Harper. I present Amina Hosdick. I present Rayshawn Jeffers Hunter. I present Laura Joannou, who's the recipient of the Medal of Academic Excellence for the master's level for the Lyle S. Hallman Faculty of Social Work. I present Deanna Rose, case Gray-Biak. I present Benjamin Matthew King. I present Samantha Victoria Kittle. I present Heidi Erica Klett. I present the medal winner, the recipient of the Medal of Academic Excellence for the master's level for the Lyle S. Hallman Faculty of Social Work, Dinku Corsa. I present another medal winner, recipient of the Medal of Academic Excellence for the master's level for the Lyle S. Hallman Faculty of Social Work, Jessica Comorzi. I present Alicia Langlois. I present Lana Livingstone. I present Lindsay Lowen. I present Rebecca K. Lundner. present Audrey Casey Luteron. I present Rose Linda Masilla. I present Madison Claire Mastervic. I present Rebecca McCullough. I present Sabrina Medinsky. I present the fabulous Sagan Maritime. I present Sheila Mirovsa. I present Valeria Sita Nudunga. I present Avery Chanel Nuren. I present the fabulous Priscilla Owusu-Amoa. I present Lisa Palmieri. I present Aquia Parham. I present Darshana Patel. I present Shanique Alicia Pearson. I present Maria Elizabeth Pettigrew. I present Alexandra Anne Marie Phillips. I present Michaela Marika Prias Klassen. I present Bibi Shanaz Rabdial. I present Paula Ann Rogers. I present Allison Jennifer Rose. I present Bianca Sabatini. I present Budhi Raj Sharma Kano. I present Janelle Elisa Anna Silva Grande. I present Victoria Smith. I present Megan Rebecca Smiley. I present Brittany Monique Taylor. I present Megan Thompson. I present Clara Tse. I present Po Yu Tang. I present Madison Emmy Turpin. Wait, I gotta say the name. I present Aisha Yunal. I present Madison Nicole Van Ness. I present Jenna Valela. I present Victoria Grace Bulgarin. All right, folks. I present Denise Zekin. Madam Chancellor, this ends the list of those presented for degrees from the Lyle S. Hallman Faculty of Social Work. Whoops, it's me again. Sorry. Hold on. Okay, got a little speech ready. Okay, where were you at? All right. Woo! As we wait for our talented alumni to return to their seats, I want to say a few words. First of all, a big congratulations to all of the graduates for their hard work, perseverance. You did it! Give yourself a huge pat on the back. I am so grateful to have known you and spent time with you in class and to be in your presence and to learn from you. Thank you so much. What I'm going to do now is just conclude, and I think, yeah, my turn is up. Thank you.
Thank you very much. In my role as Vice Provost Teaching and Learning, I have to remark on what absolute joy it brings me to see the sense of community that exists within the Faculty of Social Work. I hope that you maintain those bonds and connections throughout your work ahead. It will serve you well throughout life. I also have the pleasure of thanking our orator and our hooders and our photographers, and now is the time when we also confer degrees to those in absentia. Madam Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate, I request you to confer degrees in absentia to the eligible candidates who are not present with us here today.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as Chancellor, I confer degrees in absentia to the eligible candidates who are unable to be with us today. I would now like to present the celebratory alumni welcome video made for the class of 2022 by the Wilfrid Laurier University Alumni Association.
Congratulations! You did it! You've crossed the stage, and now you can look back with pride and look to the future with excitement. Today isn't just about receiving your degree. It's also about celebrating the journey you took to get here. It's about remembering your first day on campus, your first Laurier friend, your first class. It's about thinking back on those late-night study sessions, your favorite profs, and all the memories you made here. It's about the times you faced new challenges and pushed through. It's about how much you grew and how much you learned. It wasn't always easy, but you did it. That's what a journey is. That's what Laurier is. Purple and gold. And while your journey is far from over, remember, no matter where you go or what the future brings, you are a Golden Hawk for life. You are alumni for life. You are Laurier for life. Stay connected, stay involved, and most of all,
stay golden.
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 Thank you to the Alumni Association for providing that inspirational message. Following the ceremony, everyone is invited to continue the celebration in the atrium to take photographs in the designated areas. Pre-pandemic, it was my habit to go out into the atrium and sort of jump into people's photographs. They actually won't let me do that right now. However, in this building, there is a fourth floor terrace outdoors, which is actually very lovely. So if you would like a photograph with me, please come up. I'll be waiting. Congratulations once again to all of our graduates. Thank you all for joining us today on this special occasion. Convocation is dismissed. Please rise and remain standing for the recessional.